So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to IFM. This is round day. I am Ituki Dogs. We are at Hungary, Budapest today. Interesting track. I'm hoping it's not going to rain, because if it does, it's going to take forever. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Really interesting stuff. Mac T, the return of the Mac in this race. You've got Mango as well. You've got a lot of fast drivers. BXT is leading the Drivers' Championship with 104 points. Mac T closely behind with 100 points. In third, you've got Justin Try with 99 points. And then you have got Hayden in fourth position. Hang on a minute. No. Yeah, Hayden in fourth position, 47 points. So big drop there. No, yeah, whatever. Never mind that crap anyway. I'm more interested in Wondercoat. He wants to know if he's going to do well today. He wants the camera action. Cannot wait to give him it. So I'm hoping he's going to go first out in that Williams. I'm a Williams fan, so he better put on a show for me today. He really better. But yeah, looking pretty good. I mean, BXT is obviously a favourite. You've got Mango. If he can stay in the session without losing connection, he might do really well. Merge KDs, you've got Chenzo, Hayden. None of them are really slow drivers. They're all quick. They can all keep up there. My mate XM there as well. Oos. He's a really good driver. He's consistent. And Ranger. So the Haas boys might even do well today. It'd be hard to get in the points. Some of these drivers, though, they're way beyond. I mean, it is a bit of a mixed here. There's a few that are getting some practice. But here we go. Look at this. We've got a Williams going out on track. Let me get you some Delta up now. Full track there. Don't need that. We'll get the lap data up. And I expect softs all down. Yeah, all day long. So, yeah. The Williams going out first, I believe. No, he's got an RB right there. The Cash App RB. Will be going first on this track, and it looks like it's a nice sunny day today for these drivers, and I'm sure they're smiling because of it. Well, some of them like the wet more than the dry, but commentators like a bit of mixture. I mean, the quality can be wet. That makes the dry race more entertaining because people have got to mess about with the setups, struggle around a wet track, and this track is not easy in the wet. Them curbs are quite high. The grey one on the right after that left, if they're side by side through that left first fast hander after the first sector, then naughty stuff. But we'll see what goes down as the Emerge Kadies is going to cross the line to start his lap, and the one behind him is Wondercoat. I did say I'd be nice to him today until he does make mistakes. But coming into the first corner, hard on the brakes at the 75-metre line there, I believe. So we'll see how he fares. God, the corner bang on though. Lovely stuff. I'll keep an eye on the sector times as we're going to go around. It is only the banker. It'll say purple for everyone on this one. Emerge KD is coming around now, and this is the corner. If you're side by side through here, you want to make sure you're on the inside, because if you're really left on the outside curb, you're going to get done. I do expect some overtakes, and I expect people to send it down on this corner as well. It won't gain you time, but it will gain you a position, as long as you have the pace and the rubber to catch the car in front of you. But yeah, looking nice and smooth, keeping it in the right gears as well. Look at this. Fantastic driving, man. Love it. I wish I could do that. I just spin it there, doing shit like that. But yeah, this is what it is. Ooh, dodgy, really dodgy corner. Like you can see the car's suspension going up when it moves the way it does through the bumps there, and it's really tricky to get a good exit from this. But that's a nice lap there. 116 from Emerge. Where does Wondercoat come now in the Williams? Coming round now. Where's he going to push it? He's on a nice lap. There you go. Second place. We'll say that. Who's next over the line? Let me look. I think it's a Haas. Ranger coming around now. He's got a car, Red Bull behind him as well. I think the Red Bull had to back off that. Don't know. Ranger now in the Haas coming across the line. What's he get? There you go. 118. He's going to have to improve on that one. I think the McLaren will be next over the line. And that is BXT coming round now. Where's he going to go? keeps it within track limits and goes pole position. 1:15.6 there from BXT. Phenomenal job. But look at Mac T. Just shows up in that Ferrari like that. Boom. Take that, lad. So that's going to be quite... That's a banker, that, bruh. You can't knock that guy. He's going to make moves all day long. And if you can start pole, you're laughing. 118s. So, like I said before, there's a mixture of... We'll see at the end of quality what sort of the pace mixture is. But Mango! Wow, bruh. Alright, then. So I hope he don't lose connection today. I really do. I'm going to flick. Who's just crossed the line? Zandakar now on a lap in the Alpine. And then I believe we have got Chenzo in the Aston behind on a lap as well. So we'll have a little look at the sector times. Staying on board of the Alpine of Zandakar right now. And I think that Aston is flying behind him. It looks like he's caught up a little bit. So we'll see what sort of sector times. 1:27. Where's the Aston of Chenzo? I can't even find his car. And it didn't even show me, but it did say it was purple. Right, so the Alpine of Zandakar, we'll have a little look because he's coming around. And I'm telling you right now, the Aston of Chenzo is really catching the back of that car. So he's got to be going a bit quicker. A 55 and a 53, that is a hell of a lot of difference on the time. So Chenzo's on for a decent lap time, I believe, in the Aston. Oh, a little twitch there. Kept it under control there. So Zander pushes himself up to 8th position while Chenzo's gone up to 4th. Nicely done. Well done there. And Justine Schrei's just put himself in 3rd between BXT and Mac T. Legend. This is going to be an entertaining race, not to say the least. Spenny's just started his lap now in the Red Bull, coming down into the first corner. Let's see how he goes round. Oh, bit twitchy there. Keeps it under control. Looking pretty tasty. I mean, it's Hungary, it's hard to push. Any little slip up, if you enter and you touch that grey curb and you push yourself too wide or you take too much, you've got to let off. It's not a nice feeling. They've got to trust the car. Using all the curb there, turned in a little bit early, took the grass. So Spenny's still working this one out. I mean, he's probably used to. Oh, he's gone wide there, but he's still on for a banker, I believe. But that's not going to be his real lap because he knows he can improve on that one. It's still a decent lap, but it won't be what he wants. Let's see now as he's coming over the line. See what he's pushing. It won't be what he wants, but it's a decent time. So yeah, 8th position, but he's going to probably go again. We've got the Williams of Iron now. He's on a lap. So 27, 28. 27 is the benchmark for some of the drivers around that bit. The sector 1 mark. We've got Iron 52 coming through here. Missed the apex there, but kept it. It might have been the game glitching because I've just seen his car move about, I don't know, an inch across my TV screen. So that's quite a bit on a track. So we'll see. We'll see the sector times as he's coming round. It's going to move him up into at least in front of the kicks. Maybe in front of Spenny. So Iron in the Williams. Gets the last corner. Just don't mess it too much. Mango, you might want to mute me. I need to mute you in a second because I'm doing comms. But yeah. So Iron does put himself into 13th position there. And we've got another one on a lap. In the McLaren coming round. Gets a nice exit out of that bit, I believe. I don't know. I didn't see the sector times, but I'll keep an eye. definitely on it. Keep it off the curves, but on the track. Nice. Lovely job. See if he's flat through here. Yes, he is. He's sideways. Wow, another one showing us how to drift that car. And that ain't even slow. He sent it pretty quick still. So, I mean, he did lose time. But really good car control there. That's not how you go fast though. Sideways is not as fast as stuck to the ground. But he's on for a decent lap, I believe. Yeah, he's going to have to improve on that. He knows he can make time up as well though. He really does. But impressive stuff. I mean, for the first lap round the track, Mango done a phenomenal job right there. It's making everyone have to push that little bit harder. Let me just look down here and see who's coming into that first corner. Let me look. And that's 2K getting out of the way. So... my God, where are they? DXT now coming around, fighting his way through traffic moving out of the way. We've got the McLaren. The drivers' standings are in his favour so far. He's gone purple and he's invalidated! DXT has just invalidated his lap. So he's going to have to go again. And Mercedes is on a lap, I believe. Let's see what sort of times he's pushing. RB Cash App coming round. And Mercedes caught a bit of traffic in front. It needs to move or it needs to crack on. It's getting out of the way. Fantastic stuff. Nice to see that. Bit of respect between drivers. Lovely to see. Really tricky corner. If you get too early on the power 8, sends the car sideways. He used that to his advantage to rotate the car there. I don't know if you noticed that. But look at this as he's coming round. What's he got? Emerge KD's crossing the line any second. And he's in 6th position with a 1:59. So he did improve a little bit, I believe. I don't think anyone's touching that unless... Justin Shy now on a lap. We have to keep an eye because these are ones that are contending. And I mean, it's one of them tracks where it does matter where you start on the track. If you start further down, you've got a hell of a lot of work to do. But it doesn't mean that incidents won't happen ahead of you to cause you to catch up and your strategy comes into play. A lot of people do expect tyre wear to be really high, like really high around this track, you'd expect. So we'll see what Justin's pushing as he's crossing the line. Goes into 2nd place, but still not touching the 114s, which is why I was saying before, it's a naughty track, it really is. We've got Hayden Ring going around now in the Mercedes. Hayden, I think he's 4th or 3rd. I think he's 4th in the championship. Giving it a wave now, so he's not on a lap. So he's going to push his lap now, I believe, but I need to keep an eye. No, never mind. Mango's gone back out, but Matt T is close to starting his lap right now. So, no, he's letting people through. And no, okay. Matt T's not starting his lap right now, so. Here we go. Mango going for his lap. Just pushed another fast lap, in fact. Boom, a 1:14.7. That's insane. I didn't even know Mango was on his lap. That's just insane. So everyone's got a hell of a lot of work to do now. Really, really. I mean, that's fast. He's done 2 laps, I believe. And that's it. Everyone's just thinking, what are we doing? So yeah, that makes my job easier. Spenny looked like he nearly made a boo-boo going into the pits there. I have seen it in real races by many drivers. A lot of drivers have actually crashed entering the Hungarian Grand Prix. pit because there's a bump as you go in. In fact, there's quite a few pit entries that are quite difficult to enter quickly if you don't know what you're doing. So, one to watch. But we've got cars out on track. Our first one round will be the Alpine of 2K. And yes, he's allowed to invalidate his outlap if he wants. Probably won't help your tyres, but you are allowed to go off track. Just get some heat into them bad boys. This will be, I mean, there's enough time, but drivers are going to have to start leaving. So I reckon as soon as he passes the start-finish straight, drivers should start leaving the pits. I won't start leaving just yet if you do want to go on a lap, because you're going to get people that you're going to have to let through, and unless you can be bothered. Now I'd start leaving if I was leaving, or I'd wait for the cars behind. I'll know when it crosses the line. I think it's the Williams of IM52 that's going to cross. But we are on a lap, riding on board of 2K in the Alpine right now through the first sector. He's on the battery, so he's definitely on one. Coming through, hopefully it doesn't catch the traffic that's trying to conserve tyres for their outlap. But people are going to have to start leaving the pits. If they want to do a lap now, they need to leave the pits now. Everyone needs to do it right now. If you don't, you're probably not going to get your lap in time, because it takes a while and a lot of traffic's leaving the pit lane. You ain't getting out, it just doesn't let you out in time. It slows you down. So if you're going to go, go. Not IM52 there, not looking like he's actually happy with the handling of that car, it seems. I'm gonna have to move to Mac T now, I'm sorry. But this is where, oh my god, what was that? No, never mind. So Asian Persuasion. That might have been an incident between them. Asian Persuasion's up. XOD is down by 3 seconds. Alright. K's up by 1 time. So I'm going to move him up a little bit, but nobody can make the time up. I don't know why Mango's going back out. Why? I don't think anyone's... the only guy that's going to beat it is Matt T, and I don't think he's on a lap yet. No, he's going round. Trying to save as much fuel as he possibly can and just get the last lap in. I think that's what Matt T's doing. So I'm going to try and keep an eye. You've got the Aston of Chenzo just starting his lap now. So we'll ride on board with Chenzo. I mean, Mango might improve on his lap time, but I mean, it's pointless. But Chenzo will probably definitely be a contender for a podium today. We'll see what his sector times can be like. Qualifying will be over, so whoever crosses the line now will be done with their quali, and it is. Spenny, I believe, just crossed the line, puts himself in 6th position there. So a respectable job, not a lie there. And then the next over line, Emerge Katie's in 5th position. They're secured right now, unless Chenzo can slot it in front of that car. I am watching the Ferrari right now about to cross the line. That is Matt T starting his lap, I believe. And you know what? No, it's not. Matt T's got traffic. Oh, wow. Okay. So on his lap, he's caught traffic. Brilliant. That's worked well for him. Oh. Mango did improve. Oh, Matt T is round. There you go, catching traffic does not help, but got himself in 3rd position. Chenzo, you've got BXT in 5th. He's about to cross the line. Does he move up? He's up by half a second into third. And that is because Matty did get held by traffic right there. And he definitely did. But now the Alpine, no lap recorded. So we are done with quali. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your qualifying. And quite entertaining it was. Mango, phenomenal job there. Really quick time. Really, really. Like, that's fast. I mean, 115s, 116s are fast round here. So if you're touching 114s and stuff, then just well done, mate. Well done, that's all I can say. Fair play to every driver. I didn't expect to see any 118s. Zandercar did get caught up with a little bit of stuff in race and faster drivers catching up and stuff. But it is what it is. It is racing. That is your quality. I want to clip that as a video and then do the race as a full one. But yeah, you've got Mango, pole position there, 114.697. Rapid time compared to, if you look at Justy Try, he's not slow at all. A 115.1, and it's nearly just under half a second. And look how tight it is from then on to the top 5, basically. And then you've got, this is what I mean with the tiers. The tiers. But they do matter. Incidents do matter as well. So we'll see what goes down. Looking good though. I'm enjoying this.